Hi everyone, we are group 5. Today the project we are going to present is the e-procure system for Museum Victoria. Our presentation is organized into 7 key sections: introduction, project business case, deliverables, stakeholder needs, project scope, project schedule, justification, and explanation. So now we'll start from the introduction, and let's welcome Jiazhou.
Okay, so let's start with our introduction. About the background, Museums Victoria isn't just a museum. It's a beacon of knowledge and has been at the forefront of educational outreach in Australia for over 160 years. The commitment to bridging the past with the present and imagining the future has made it a unique and cherished institution. Moreover, their consistent efforts in amplifying educational initiatives underline their vision for the future. However, Museum Victoria's continued reliance on legacy systems, particularly the outdated paper-based procurement, is a concern. This approach presents several issues. Delays and inefficiency hampering operations, challenges in generating real-time effective reports, and the ever-looming risk of data inaccuracies. So, what is Museum Victoria's vision for the future? As outlined in their tender, their goals are shown on the slide. Next, please. Museum Victoria's current paper-based system lacks efficiency and poses several challenges. By adopting a digital approach, a digital transformation of the procurement system, it is not just only streamline workflow, making the improvement efficiently, but drastically reduce errors and the costs. Secondly, real-time tracking will enhance transparency, ensure all Museum Victoria procurement activities are traceable. Besides, the digital transformation procurement system can shift focus from manual repetitive tasks to strategic activities. It also enhances security, safeguarding data, and mitigating risks. Lastly, this transformation will foster better communication with suppliers, resulting in timely orders and improved relationships with suppliers. Next, please. This part is about our deliverables. Our primary objective is clear. We aim to transform the traditional manual paper-based requisition system that Museums Victoria currently uses into a centralized, efficient e-procurement system. For our key deliverables, we are introducing an advanced electronic procurement system that is tailored to the museum's specific needs. Crucially, this system will integrate seamlessly with the existing financial software, Microsoft Dynamic Grade Plans, ensuring no data is duplicated and the operation continues smoothly. We will have a centralized tracking mechanism, ensuring that every procurement transaction is transparent and can be reviewed historically. A standardized approval workflow will be in place, ensuring that every transaction goes through the appropriate authorization levels, and our commitment doesn't end with implementation. We are also offering a comprehensive after-sales package, detailed documentation for reference, training sessions for the staff to transition smoothly, and a continuous post-implementation support to tackle any challenges. In essence, this project is not just about digitizing a system, it is about enhancing operational efficiency, accountability, and ensuring Museum Victoria stays ahead in the digital age. In the next part, let's shed light on the stakeholder needs to ensure alignment with our objectives. Let's welcome Zoya.
Thanks, Jojo. I will provide a brief overview of the needs identified for our key stakeholders. Starting with Museum Victoria, the core needs is a centralized system, emphasizing both reporting and transaction tracking. The senior management team seeks tools for strategy decision-making and risk assessment. For procurement managers, a user-friendly tracking interface with timely approval notification is essential. Meanwhile, financial accountants require comprehensive financial overviews and a robust audit trail for transparency. Department heads, on the other hand, emphasize the need for efficient approval tools and digital signatures. IT department requests clear system documentation and training. Suppliers look forward to a real-time communication interface and the streamlined invoice process. Lastly, customers need a straightforward interface to communicate purchasing needs and tools to interact with procurement team. Next, please. Here is a demo diagram that overviews the building blocks of our processing e-requisition system. The section colored in yellow represents the development modules covered in this project, which include developing fully functional general ledger management, supplier account management, procurement GST management, procurement user management modules. We also take designing and implementing of a centralized and cloud-based requisition management model with essential workflow in our scope, including requisition approval tracking, monitoring, requisition breakdown, and requisition to purchase transition. The other in-scope items including developing a user-friendly and a user interface, implementing proper security mechanisms to ensure data safety, integrating with existing system and software, and producing manuals and materials for recording digital transformation process and user training. Next, please. Next is the project schedule. This project will start from January 2024 to March 2025, with a total duration of 15 months, which have 5 stages and 11 milestones. During the initiation stage from January to February, we will be setting our goals, documenting project basics, and establishing governance. Then the project analysis and design stage from March to July, our focus will be on gathering stakeholder requirements, analyzing current workflows, and designing new ones. And next is the evaluation and selection stage. In this stage, from August to December, these phases will see the development and the integration of the procurement modules, user access management, and testing modules. Finally, in the post-implementation stage from January to March of the next year, we will be focusing on using acceptance testing, transitioning, and training, followed by continuous monitoring and maintenance support. And next, welcome Jessie to present justification and explanation part.
Thank you, Zoya. Now I'm going to talk about the work breakdown structure. Our group uses the work breakdown structure to plan and list the detailed tasks. We have 5 major work packages, and I will briefly describe them shortly. The first one is project initiation. We'll define our goals, analyze the business cases, and identify relevant stakeholders during this stage. Also, a governance structure will be put in place, and roles and responsibilities will be allocated. The second work package is project analyze and design, which formally define the project requirements and analyze existing workflows. Using the insights from the current system, we'll design an improved procurement workflow. Next is the evaluation and selection, which is about setting vendor evaluation criteria aligned with the project requirements, assessing our current suppliers, and exploring, evaluating, and contracting new business collaborators. Next page, please. Then we'll come to project development and implementation, the heart of the project. We will develop critical modules such as general ledger and supplier account management utilizing Microsoft Dynamics grid planes, as well as emphasis user access management interpreting Windows Active Directory for seamless but secured access. The most crucial one is the development of the requisition module, ensuring streamlined requisition workflows from launching to approving. Of course, System testing and continuous documentation are essential in this phase. The last work package is post-implementation. Once our system is completed, we'll conduct user acceptance testing to ensure alignment with client's needs. We'll produce comprehensive documents, including user manuals, training materials, and continuous digital transition plan. Moreover, we'll also provide ongoing system monitoring, supporting, and maintenance. Next slide, please. Now I'm going to talk about the network diagram. We mainly use the compressed work packages when deriving the network diagram, but retain the structures within the development tasks and the critical dependencies among them. As you can see from this graph, the majority of the work packages have finished to start dependencies, while development and testing modules have the finish to finish dependencies, considering that it is not necessary for the testing group to wait until the finish of all development tasks and can work in parallel. The whole development process is estimated to take 63 weeks, and the critical path is built as shown on the graph, which consists of project initiation, requirements analysis and definition, conceptual design and prototyping, vendor selection, a development of general procurement modules and user access management module, testing, and lastly, providing training and support. Next slide, please. Now I'd like to walk you through our established RACI metrics for the project. This matrix clearly defines the roles and responsibilities across various stages of our project. Starting with the initial analysis, Museum Victoria takes charge in consultation, while the project manager plays a vital role in responsibility and accountability. During system development, the IT department takes the lead, with the project manager guiding the approach. As we move through to system implementation and integration, roles shift as the IT department takes more prominence in responsibility. Importantly, our suppliers are consistently consulted and informed throughout all stages. This RACI metrics ensure smooth progression and collaborations. It minimizes overlaps and sets clear expectations. Now let's welcome Harold to talk about the cost estimation.
Okay, now I introduce the cost estimation. In our project, the thorough cost estimations are significant. This ensures the achievement of our project goals and the clarity in fund allocation and usage to all involved. We've adopted the bottom-up estimation method. Costs for each work package from the WBS are determined first. Then we aggregated it for phase and overall project cost. We've included labor, material, direct and indirect costs in our estimates. Let's talk about the budget table. This table offers a clear breakdown of our cost estimation process. Firstly, our starting point is the WBS level and its associated WBS element title. This ensures every task or activity has a financial estimation. Secondly, HRS denotes anticipated hours for each task. Thirdly, cost per hour is the rate for each hour, typically indicative of wages or related cost. Then subtotal is the multiplication of hours and the hourly rate. The type of cost column provides insight into our main expense categories like labor or materials. We've also included a contingency of 5% for unexpected events. And the total sums up the cost. The result is $1,293,600. So now let's have a look at the cost baseline. This illustrates our projected monthly expenditure for 15 months. Firstly, we use the WBS level and WBS element title for correlating our expenses with our work tasks. Then, column 1 to 15 are our project's monthly timeline. This aids in comparing our actual spending against our predictions. Thirdly, subtotal may denote our cumulative expenses for certain phases, and total provides an overall aggregate. And about the alignment, our estimates tightly integrate with the WBS, network diagram, and the RACI matrix. By integrating from these parts, we've forged a detailed and comprehensive cost estimation, setting a robust foundation for our project success. Next, I would like to walk you through our project risk register in a brief overview. We've defined 8 primary risks. Firstly, incomplete information gathering. This concerns not gathering all necessary data during the initiation stage. Our mitigation focuses on standardizing the stakeholder needs process, and if the risk occurs, we have a 2-week buffer time to correct it. Secondly, expanded project scope, a scope beyond our plan. We aim to define the scope carefully, and if an expansion occurs, we'll adjust using 1-week buffer. The inadequate governance. If we fail to establish effective governance, our focus is to standardize the process, and we've set aside 1 week for any necessary corrections. Contract negotiation delay. This relates to any delay in negotiating with our suppliers. We'll maintain clear guidelines, and if delayed, we have a 3-week buffer time for alternative solutions. System security problems. It means vulnerables in our new system. We'll continuously assess for vulnerables, and in case of an issue, we have a 2-week buffer for security checks. Inaccurate role-based access. This is issues with unauthorized access. We'll carefully define roles, and if any mischief, we will set a 2-week period for corrections. Integration failures. If modules do not sync, our primary action is integration testing. And if any problems arise, we set 2 weeks for debugging. Inadequate training. If staff struggle with the new system, we'll provide thorough training. If there's still a gap, we'll set 2 weeks for extra training in post-implementation stage. We have also assessed the likelihood and the impact of each risk, ensuring we are prepared for every scenario. So last, I want to highlight why we are your ideal partner for driving digital transformation at Museum Victoria. The core of our team lies in professional expertise in both IT and IT project management. Our deep knowledge in advanced IT project management, combined with our commitment to staying updated with the latest technologies, ensures we remain at the forefront. But what truly sets us apart is our dedication to Museum Victoria's vision. Our team is motivated, committed, and driven by the challenge to digitally transform one of Australia's tri-rod institutions. Our multidisciplinary backgrounds offer a blend of diverse perspectives, ensuring that our approach is both holistic and innovative. Essentially, our mission aligns perfectly with the strategic goals of Museum Victoria, advancing digital transformation and improving organizations' workflow. Together, we aim to develop a new digital method for the procurement process of Museum Victoria. So that's all for our today's presentation. If you have any questions, you can ask me now.